Hello, family. This is Felicia Spears, my Farmer Jane series, and a grassroots dance theater production. I'm out here relaxing and trying to psych myself up to do some work. So, for a lot of people that find it hard to work and in the yard and need a little motivation, sometimes it's just good to just soak up some sun. Put your mask on, you know, your gloves like these. And I also have some stronger gloves. And just soak up the sun just to motivate. Get your little glass of wine. Put your blue tube on. I have cranberry juice right now. And I have to sit down a little bit because I felt a little wheezy. I went outside a little bit earlier without my mask and I started wheezing. You know, I'm one of those at-risk people for the coronavirus because I have COPD and I have asthma real bad. And also other things going on with my immune system because I have arthritis. And arthritis is an immune disease also. So people like me that have different disabilities, we have to be careful. So I'm out here, the bees are messing with my toes, and I'm soaking up my planter pot so I can finish cleaning it out and so I can plant, because I don't feel like getting out there in that big field to do any work. So just sit out here and enjoy your patio and get your wine on and your drink on a little bit and put some music on so you could prepare yourself to work. So while I'm sitting out here, I wanted to share just a few things with you. And I pray that I'm not too lengthy, but I just want to share a few things with you. It took me a while to learn I was throwing my seeds away. And seeds are worth a lot of money because they produce a lot. So instead of throwing your seeds away from your bell peppers and your mango and other things like that, try to save those seeds so you can try to use them, reuse them again, and plant your vegetables with it. So I just want to talk about two seeds. This seed here, this is what comes out of the mango. And I would cut it up for you, but my arthritis is so bad, so I can't demonstrate how to get to the seed. This is a pod seed. And it's a seed inside this pod. Okay? And what you do, you want to take the trim of this here, and you want right here where my finger is, and cut all the way down with a sharp knife. And don't go too deep because you don't want to damage the seed. And you want to pull the seeds out of here so you can start your germination process. So this is a mango seed. This way it look after you eat the mango. Here's one here. I let this get a little hard. But right here where you got to see a little split right there in the middle, right there, you have to split that. Take something sharp and split in between that spine and slowly pry it open. You don't want to go too deep because you don't want to damage it. And it's unfortunate that I can't show you, but I can show you in another video. Here's another one. I always cut these, saw the edges all the way down. Then I pry this side of it. Take something sharp and pry it open and gently remove the seed out. So this is a mango seed here. Now this here seed is an avocado seed. This come out of I love avocado. And it takes a long time to grow avocado, but I've been practicing germinating and I was successful. But It takes me a while to get them growing and stuff. They take a long time to grow. Anyway, the skin, this is some skin left over on here, this brown spot right here. You want to remove all the skin off of your avocado seed. This is a good healthy seed. It's a little bruised because I was pulling and scratching the skin as I remove, but try to remove it gently. And this is avocado seed. And here's another one right here. So these are good here. And this is where your plant starts to grow right here. See this little round little dot? That's where your tree starts. And it splits. As it grows, it splits this seed. I wasn't successful germinating the way some of the people tell you on YouTube how to germinate your seed and stuff. And I'm not that successful in that. But what's been working for me is, you see these plastic bags here? Right here. Got a little water in it, like that. Seeds in this bag here. You're going to put it in this bag like this with a little water in it, just like this. You want to close it up and seal the bag. And you want to put it in a dark cabinet, in a dark spot, and forget about it. Just forget about it. Check on it every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. And you'll have a good, strong root system in here. So, and this is how to get it started. And that's been working for me. Same thing with the mango seeds, the same way. You don't want to put too much water in it, because it'll start molding and destroying the seed. You just want to put a little bit of water that keeps it moist, just enough so that root can catch. Okay, I'm back. So anyway, you put a little water in the plastic bag and put your avocado in a dark spot. It can be in a coffee can and hidden in a dark cabinet. And let it stay for about 3 or 4 weeks and check it. And sometimes they dry. So the type of soil I like to use is 2 different types. And I don't have my other one. I use the big garden soil. It comes in a big block. This is what I like to use. This is good for beginners. Because when you don't know that much about planting and stuff, that's what I like to use. Miracle Grow planting soil. I've been farming and gardening and all that, but I'm still not a pro at this. I'm just telling you things, sharing things from experience. So this is what we do. So you just let that planter box soak up. Now you can put your mulch. If you don't have a mulch box, you can start your mulch box with a plastic container. You may want to put some little air holes in it and take all your vegetable scrappings, your fruit scrappings and eggshells and old coffee grind, and let that just mix up. So you can add that to your planter. And that's a good thing to do. So I'll be glad to have anybody that don't mind volunteering. Even if you just want to lose some weight, you can get out here and get a shovel, or get in your yard and get a shovel and just get to chopping, because that's calisthenics. You'll be working your biceps, your triceps, your thighs, and your glutes and all of that kind of stuff when you get out here, because it'll be a common exercise. And that's how you burn fat a little faster, is by having a combination routine. And change it up sometime, because you want to mix up your, you want to trick your body so it won't get bored with the same routine. You want to switch it up on it. So, but yeah, we take volunteers, grassroots dance creative production. We definitely take volunteers to get out here and help us in this yard. And I tell you, our volunteers has been very helpful, and they work well. And they also used us as work experience. They was able to say, well, they volunteered. Here's work. Work is work. So if you have no experience, you can volunteer and get experience. That helps you. That'll help you get a job rather than put nothing down there. People want to know what you know. Are you able to follow it? Are you ever able to complete a task? But it feels good to just sit out here in the shade because you want to make sure you pick the right timing for work. Now, when it's in the summertime and the weather like this, you want to get early in the morning and start your work, or later on in the evening as it cools down a little bit. When it starts becoming high noon, it's time to come on inside. And then from 1, 2 o'clock, 3, you can start back working by 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the summer. That's in California. And to get your work on, you can start doing that, and you can get your work on that way and get because that direct sun is real dangerous and it will kill you. It'll give you a stroke. Heat exhaustion turns into stroke. So you want to drink plenty of fluid. Make sure you're well hydrated. Liquor is not that good to do, but I'm a beer drinker, so I ain't say how to do this with one hand. Don't laugh, y'all. Well, I can't do it with one hand. Well, hold on. Yeah. Well, you want to keep your body hydrated because dehydration is key. You want to keep a lot of potassium in your body, like Gatorade, bananas, a little bit of sodium or something with a little sodium in it. They got some of the other drinks. I don't even like them, but when you're out here in the sun working like that, you want to have that with you. So you hydrate it and replenish the potassium, because what happens when you sweat, it pulls all the potassium out of your body. That's why a lot of dancers and athletics people get leg cramps and stuff, because they sweated out the potassium in their body. So you have to put the potassium back. Another vitamin I found, it's an old bottle and it's empty, but I hope you can see some of it. It's vitamin B1. It comes in a bottle like this. Now this is good, so when you're looking funny and they look like they're not getting something, you want to give it a little bit of this vitamin B1 here. And that's good for your plants and your vegetables and stuff. So they have instructions in the back that'll tell you. Walmart, Lowe's, any garden store, they carry it. And it don't have to be in that big of a container either. But every now and then you want to put that in your plants and stuff. And that's what you want to do. But stay working in the shade and stay out of the sun, because you want to be in the shade. Now, as you can tell, this is a nice shaded area right here. And I have me a little fire pit I can sit on and just sit down and sip my beer or wine or whatever, and just take it easy, because that's what you want to do during this madness. You want to enjoy your rest, because even though it's a lot of work and stuff, don't get tired out. Like my orange tree, it had enough work for me just to work around my orange tree. I may work in one corner of the yard, and just do a little bit each day, And that way you don't have to worry about it, She's a herding dog. A Grassroots Dance Theater production. Thank you.